thought you left.
Jeffrey is obviously upset, and he needs her.
Are you getting your ass bust, freak? Or you stop sharing your screen? Or you sharing your pause? Come on, freak. Are you done? Damn. Come on, freak. You lost?
Celine, you please call a car service to take me with home.
The fuck, Louisiana? What the fuck, man? I'm trying to play this game, man. Join the fucking chat.
I'm sorry.
Beg your pardon.
Excuse me. Can I leave?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to be here.
You watch a real nigga play if you want. My screen's up.
Arrest for something?
No, ma'am.
Then I want to go home, and I want to go home now.
Ma'am, you need to call.
She committed suicide. That girl was unstable, and now she finally did it. And I want to go home. I don't want to be here. I want to go, and I want to go home now. Show some respect. Go to hell. Who do you think you are? Don't talk to me.
I need everybody to calm down now.
What happened?
You better find somewhere to hold her. Because you're... Do you hear me? You're...
What about it?
Where you going, big belly?
They quit, you said?
I'm out of here. Get off me. If she is not under
Oh,
arrest,
yeah.
she can leave.
He is
Yeah.
everybody in the house.
Do you know where you are, son? You are in a house full of lawyers and...
Yeah, it's like, I lost like 10 niggas. But they was all like below 70, so I could care less. Fuck it.
You need to interview her. You need to arrange that.
But where's this nigga at, man? What's up?
Do you understand me?
I'm right outside. We'll take your statement, man.
That's my team. Who are you looking at? That's my team. That's my nigga. What are you talking about? Get off Perry Nickerson, my nigga. Oh, they already advanced towards the free agent niggas? Oh. I'm trying to play a game, that's why. Fuck that shit. I don't care. I don't care about Perry Nixon. I'll let him go. He was only a 67.
Do you really want to have this argument with me right now?
Oh.
No.
I don't.
95 speed? What? That's not who. Perry Nickerson wasn't on the Vikings. That's not who it is. Oh, it had to be something else. It wasn't Perry Nickerson that I had. Cause I signed the nigga that I had the last names. I think it was Hardy Nickerson. Perry Nickerson, what position was he? Middle linebacker? I mean, coordinator. Yeah, I didn't have him. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have him. I don't even see him. Oh yeah, Perry Nickerson. He wasn't on my team. He was on the what team was he on?
Kevin.
You just hello. You call me daddy.
Daddy.
Yes.
Yo, what up, Big Tom?
This is God. Believe me, you don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm shocked that you've been on your place, big dog.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
That niggas ain't got no money though. I know, baby.
We have a perfect day for football, and the roof is open, in fact, here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a first down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Justin Houston has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
That run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that's caught by Smith. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw, Tannehill. Looking here for Smith downfield. It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry. hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
The score, Titans 7, Colts 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Rivers and the Colts going to come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Rivers going to give this one to Taylor. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. And that deserves a couple exclamation points. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Don't say nothing. Back. Red Delta! Check 99. Sponge. No.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Rivers. Open man is Trey Burton. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Mike 54. I got one. Check safety. Red Delta!
1st down, Rivers. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Hey, you don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. 0. Check Alpha.
Rivers to throw it. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Black 15. 54, Mike. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And not much room there as he'll get it up only to about the 21. Julian Blackman bringing him down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. From the gun, here's Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception here, Rivers.
That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. So that'll back him up 5. Second down, Rivers. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Indy. 43 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Taylor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. To throw, Rivers. And Pascal's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 1st down, Taylor. The ball is free. Taylor lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Tannehill. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's caught inside the 30. And down to the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Tannehill now to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Final play of the half, Rivers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Draw play as Rivers gives to Taylor.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
On third down, Rivers. Catch made here by Campbell. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Check 43.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Rivers now. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Easy.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Check. Alert 3. Begin.
They run once more with Taylor. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
390. Here we go. Check. Lucky. Check 26. Shift.
They'll run it with Mack. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. They had a little setback there on 1st down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown and a conversion to tie this game. What play calls does he have on that sheet?
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. All day. Watch the safety creep. Undercrush. Hey, I'm gonna load it.
Looking to run with Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. He missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
38-yard line. A gain of 7.
Yeah, because they took 30 years to make the shit again. That's why. You can't create perfectness when you take so long to freaking do that shit. They didn't take that long to make that first movie.
NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, the lions and all that shit. All the animals is all green screen, fact. It had its moments to where it was, you know what I mean? Ha ha ha! You laughed. You dead ass laughed. You can't deny that. It did. You did laugh.
We're waiting for the Emmy and the DA.
Oh yeah! Nah, that was crazy.
Just a yard on that last run.
Nigga said, I am on fleek, Dad. Fleek is dead. Oh, I kind of like to be on fleek.
Look at this. They get the
That is the job of the
intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. The Colts on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Rivers. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. Taylor. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Rivers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the...
So everybody who didn't get signed off limits now, right?
I'm not the only one person.
Hold on, Weezy. I gotta go to the door real quick. My bad.
Depends how fucked up you plan on getting. Man, I ain't need no fucking condom. Oh yes I do. Man, I got all the shit that I wanted.
Look at you. The Cowboys out. You got Cameron. Oh damn, Cameron Wake wasn't off limits. Oh, you already had him, ain't it? Oh.
Damn, that Cameron Wake was on my team.
Yeah.
I'm out of here, fella.
Oh, he wasn't even on the list. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I picked him up. That was my Nick. He was on my team. That was part of my team.
Oh yeah, the tight end was in there too.
My fault, Weezy. I'm back, Weezy.
I thought I told you to
Sure, you scared the hell out of me.
I don't have to apply for nothing.
Yeah.
Just say, if you did your taxes, it's fine.
They'll need to get him to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing Rivers. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
On first down, Taylor. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. First.
What you say?
60,000 thinking pass right there, including us.
Oh, nah. If I did, I would have fumbled it out of bounds. I ain't mad at it.
That run, it'll pay dividends.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. On the ground with a tight end.
Way to get in there! Way to get in there! Ooh!
Ali Cox, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are going to jump back in front.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Now Rivers. And this one's caught.
Good job! Good job! Let's go!
Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of...
Stay in bounds. That's all we care about. Use this timeout. Stay in bounds. Good job. Good tackle.
Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now to use the execution.
This is both mine? Okay.
Back to throw. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well,
Okay,
fair to say,
so can you take it, please?
looking at guys
Where would you like me to take it to?
you often find him at the wide receiver position. And that was special.
I'm sorry.
It was a gift from my boyfriend, and it turns out he gave his wife the same one, so I don't want it. And if you won't take it, I'll have someone come and drive it into the
We're not gonna do that. We get some from stuff. You think about selling it?
You wanna buy it?
Yeah, so it is.
Which one do you have?
Good D.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got $500.
I'll take it.
Sure?
Yeah, it's yours.
You gonna sign this title right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Line of scrimmage and go to 37 as they
What you gonna
line
do
up
for a
2nd and 10.
Why is that your concern?
Because around here you gonna need a car.
Play
You ain't
action
funny
on
shit.
the hill. They'll roll him out right.
I don't want to.
Now a desperation throw.
Alright, so look, I throw it on the flatbed right now. You gonna call me up trying to change your mind?
Good defense, baby. Good game, Weezy.
Let's make a move.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd.
Good game, Weezy. You whooped my ass last game, but not this game, baby. Good game.
Benjamin,
Good fucking game, man.
what else do you need?
Good game, fellas. We knew we could beat him. I told you I'd see you in 2 weeks, right? I told you that. You ain't want to listen to me, nigga. I told you. Good game, baby.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
36
Fine, do
seconds
whatever
to
you
go
have to do.
in half
As long
number
as
2.
it's hard, it's taken away.
Good shit, baby.
Okay.
Be right back.
All right.
Come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee.
It's over, Weezy. What you calling timeouts for? It's over, okay? Just let it run out. It's over.
The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And they will take
I'm not playing stupid at all this game. Not today, Weezy. I played stupid before. Didn't play too stupid today. I'm not gonna have I Am King, Marv, all them niggas talking shit to me tonight. Not tonight, nigga. Check him off the list. How about that, King? What's up?
Can't be here for me.
Oh, he left? Oh, he left? Oh, okay. My bad. King was talking shit about that, though. No, it was King. It was your boys. It was your boys. It was your boys. Your boys did this to you. Your boys did this to you. Yup. Oh, you want to see a dead body? There you go. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Remember you said that? Remember you said that, right? Right? Guess what? Pick your man up off the floor. Pick your man up off the floor. It don't matter. Your man just got killed. Pick your man up off the floor. It don't matter. Fuck all that. Nah. It's all good. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Y'all niggas need to take it. Take it when y'all give it. That's all. Y'all niggas was giving it to me crazy. Know what I mean? I was still here. Nah, good game though. No beef. Good game, Weezy. Nah, that was a good game, bro. You killed me. You killed me the second game we played, but you know that game. The first game we played was a good game, and then it cut off. But I wasn't in it the second game. That's why you killed me. But this was a good game too. We played two good games. That second game, that after that cut off, I don't know what that was.
She's fired. That you let her stay. Not this time. This time you're gone. I'm not. You could go willingly, right?
Tied for the lead now. Tied in the division. Now I got the head. Good shit. I know I got the head to head. You tied in the division, kid. Good job.
She's had 2 sons with Jim. That's Wyatt's age. 7, I think. So she thinks that she's got job security. And if she doesn't get her ass out of here, she's gonna need real security.
Celine, I think you should leave now.
No.
Don't touch me, just go. Leave now, please.
Oh, God. It's about Hannah's daughter.
What?
That's why you don't want me to stay.
No, this is... Just go, Celine. Get out of my house now.
No, Jim, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
See, Jim? She won't listen to you like you wouldn't listen to me. I told you to have Amanda committed, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Why wouldn't you listen to me?
I promised her. You remember the look on her face the last time we did that?
Well, can you imagine the look on her face now?
Yo, smoke in the city.
What? She put her gun to her head.
Right here in the party, right? Alright, fam.
Because Mr. Alkanovich.
Oh, smoke in the city. You're smoking the city.
Jim already.
We up, bro. You playing with the Jags?
No, he doesn't. Look at him. He's a sociopath.
You playing me tomorrow? Alright.
He doesn't feel me.
Alright. Alright, cool. What time you wanna play?
No, he does.
No, he doesn't. April 7th, 1979.
5? No, I can't work. I can't play 5. I gotta work at 4 to 8.
I was 15 years old when I met you.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss the draft, definitely. So that's why I try to put it for Monday, because I get off at 8, but everybody voted for Sunday.
Weeks.
Yeah, I could definitely get off after 8. Go after 8 tomorrow. We could do that.
The star of the football team would wink at me. I was so floored. You had a plan. You knew my last name was Hargrave. You seduced me. I need my father's position.
What time you get off?
And I fell for it.
So we can play anytime before 4 if you want to.
I know you didn't love me.
Oh, so you want to? All right, got it. No, I mean, we'll play. They ain't gonna advance until probably the next day. Cause what league is that? I think it's ISI. Yeah. So I think they advance. Let me look in the chat real quick. See when they advance.
Just to be with you.
ISI advances at Monday at 8. So we good.
1979. I thought it was my lucky day.
No, I don't think we playing ISI. I think it's differently. Oh yeah, it is ISI. Football God, I was just saying.
And it changed my life.
Yeah. So they say Monday at 8 that they advance, so we got time.
Years later.
You work Monday too?
And I realized
you off Monday?
Not a blessed day. April 7th, 1979 was a curse. I hate you, Jim Cryer. I hate you. I hate you for your courage. I hate you for your I hate you so much I will never let you go. I hate you so much I have a passion for making you suffer.
I didn't know it was fucking shit.
Knowing you allowed her to pull.
You watching it? Like you know what's going on, Cadence?
I'm leaving. I'm out. Yeah.
Ma'am, you can't leave. Take her outside.
Still, man. Let me go.
So what time you want to play tomorrow? Smoke in the City? Around what? After 8? Because they ain't going to advance till Monday. They're not going to advance till Monday. After 8 tomorrow? Alright, cool. Yo, E, what's good? Nah. But you trying to play? You trying to lose?
I need a cigarette.
Oh, yeah, okay. As long as you know you're trying to lose. You say yeah. Wow.
Didn't let turn myself. What? Tell him that I hit the little girl and hit us up.
Sorry.
Why? Somebody already confessed.
Sorry.
Yeah, he didn't do it. I don't think you should do that. Because you're in pain.
I'm sorry for killing your mans like that. Don't be mad at me now, my nigga. Alright? It's only a game. He killed me. You ain't saying nothing when he killed me 70-something to 20-something, nigga. Now you want to talk shit because I beat him by 7? Oh, I thought you was... Oh, my bad. See? My bad, Weezy.
And I will go to jail.
I gotta get y'all niggas' voice down.
It was my car. And I wanted it. That's fine. I knew why.
Yo, Weezy. You alright, my nigga. You killed me, my nigga. Alright?
The time that your mother has a car.
You threw more than me.
And my mother probably covered up.
Oh, wait. Did I even throw any interceptions? I don't even think I threw any interceptions that game.
What? No.
I don't think I did. Oh, yeah. I remember that one. Yep.
Why are you so scared of it? I'm not scared. Yeah, you are.
Don't worry about it, kid. We all lose sometime.
You're scared of your truth. You're scared of this truth. Why?
Oh, no, yeah.
I just don't want anybody.
He's just counting Reef as an automatic win.
Please don't do this. Kiss me.
The NFL on Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not... exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
They run it with Carson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show mom that he gets to play in the game.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's taken on the 25. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Here we go.
Roethlisberger will throw. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7 yards, the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
To throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Steelers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
51, Mike 51. We're pretty quiet, team. We're pretty quiet. 51.
Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick six. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's bring it. Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there at 22.
At the 5-yard line.
So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
They'll run here with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he brings this.
Too easy, too easy, too easy.
Steeler touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Carson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. That's to his running back. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
They'll run on first down. Carson, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He'll buy some time right. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Play action. Now Wilson rolling to his right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 40 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the next-gen stats show him reaching at a top speed of 20 miles an hour. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll throw from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They're going to run. Here's Connor. And he's into the clear. He's at the 40.
Oh, now.
Past the 20. 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Seahawks 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson flushed out right. Airing it out for Olsen. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Wilson will throw again. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
The Seahawks, 1st down.
Again, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Yo, E, this is too easy.
Two first-half interceptions.
I know, but it's easy.
Because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Let's go, D. 56 is the Mike.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught inside the 10. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to Johnson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
23-yard line.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. Check 15. Check 15. Easy, Stu.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle made by Benson Mayowa.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
On 2nd and 15 now. Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This from 54 yards away. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Wilson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Play action. It's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. To throw is Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 23. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 16 yards, a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Now Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, my mindset is we've got them now, and that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after them.
But occasionally, you want to pass it on 3rd and 1. I mean, not a lot for sure, but sometimes just to keep the defense guessing.
Oh, no doubt. You want to break tendencies as you go along with a game because you don't want them to just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly what they're going to do. But in this situation, as an offensive lineman, as a running back, I'd want to know why I didn't get the football.
Right there, 54, right there.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And no, it's incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. On the delay, here's Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They start the drive with Conner. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now Roethlisberger.
At the 35-yard line.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Jarran Reed able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. The 30, 20, and he is down deep into Seattle territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. It's coming this way, Here we go.
On the counter, it's Conner. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
When we say the game's on the line, I don't think we're overstating it here. These next few plays could very well decide this one. Advantage defense there on 1st and goal as they're able to get in and force the loss on that play.
54, right there, 54, Mike.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Check. Crunch. Look up. 59, look up. 59, look up.
Again, it'll be counter. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Throwing now is Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
The 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. And let's get this, get this.
Roethlisberger to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were really
good game. Send it back.
Even though they didn't
want on some bullshit. I was watching a movie. I'm watching something, that's all. I'm up. Send it back.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. And we are underway in Buffalo. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Watch your slant, watch your slant, watch your slant.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Make it happen!
15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
And that will be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Turnover on downs.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 31, Rivers. This one into the hands of Burton. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Rivers. Being chased out left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Tyler Matakevich showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. After the sack on 1st down, Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal. Rivers to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
Is a turnover on downs.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive team.
And got his man complete. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 92 yards, and the Bills have taken the early lead. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And to put a bow on it, Next Gen Stats saying that traveled an even 66 yards in the air. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as it used to be, huh?
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. He's got Burton here, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
180, 190.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Rivers now from the 50.
50-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Rivers now. And Pascal's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
First down.
Check 26, check 26.
On first down, it's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Oh, none of that.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bills 7, Colts nothing.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man, complete. Past the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, 83 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
23 yards on the play.
First down, Indiana.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big... And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. Extra point attempt to come here. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Bills 14, Colts 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Going for it on 4th down. Allen. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Mario Addison on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
from the gun, Rivers. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. That's into the hands of Pascal. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down. From the gun, Rivers. Catch made here by Campbell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll run on 1st down. Hines. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He's got Jack Doyle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Rivers. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Zach Pascal. There to make the grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
Their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The left side caught by Diggs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10, eluding the pressure right. He hits Beasley right side. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 23 yards, the final tally.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Allen to throw once more. Steps away. Now he'll pull it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Yo, what happened?
No, you said so yourself. You were impressed with seeing her in the courtroom, right?
Yes, I was.
Yo, E.
Maybe her boss was too.
Okay.
And you never told me what you were arguing about in court either. Why were y'all in court?
It was nothing.
I'll just say it's something. What is it?
Vinny, I just wanted to see Candace. I don't want to go down this lane with you.
We're already looking back. Right? All right, so tell me. Mom, I heard you mention Mr. Watson's name. So what's going on?
When you got hit by that car, he found out. And he wanted me to take you off life support.